How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the AFC Wimbledon Road to Glory Career Mode. This is going to be episode number 30 of this series now, and before we do get into anything, I want to once again thank you guys for all the support that you did give on the last episode. I'm beginning to sound like a stuck record, but I've just got to keep on thanking you because, again, it's just consistent support on this series, and I'm so glad that I started this series when I did because you guys really are enjoying it. In this episode, we're going to be finishing off February. We're going to be going into March. We're going to be having quite a few games, so it's going to be quite interesting to see how well we can do. But I will also leave a straw poll in the description down below, and I'm going to let you guys decide whether you think we should sim the rest of the season or not after this episode. Because if we win at least 3 of our games out of 5, I'm pretty sure that Preston aren't going to be catching up with us. But we're going to start this episode off by seeing that we've got a final scout report on Harry Navillo. He's a 68 overall. Obviously, he will be joining us next season. I have to say, he's pretty much a like-for-like replacement for Barkham. Obviously, we will probably be letting him go in the summer transfer window, and Harry Navillo will instantly replace him. He looks, I have to say, he does actually look a little bit like Barkham, but more so, he looks a little bit like a Yama. And we'll have to hope that when he does join us next season, he can provide an instant impact. We'll have to wait and see. And for the first game of the episode, we are going to be coming up here against Sheffield United in League One. Going into this game against Sheffield United, we're currently, well, we've lost 2 games this season. Only 2 games out of 30-odd games that we've played. It's probably due to the fact that we've got one of the strongest squads in the division, but still, we're coming up against Sheffield United here. Certainly not a pushover, even though they are mid-table currently. I would have expected them to be pushing for promotion. And right there, you can see the current form of Sheffield United, and they are currently 12th in the league. Not really doing as well as I would have expected. They've still got an outside chance to get into the playoffs, but I think this is going to be a comfortable game for us. There we go. Reeves intercepting very well here. We're going to be taking this one forward. Pacini getting around his man well and going to have a shot. And Pacini ends up putting it into the top right-hand corner and makes it 1-0 within 12 minutes of the game. That is a lovely goal. That really is. Jake Reeves again. He's been a bit on and off all season, but Pacini certainly hasn't. Another really good finish goes down to his name. Flynn with the long throw in. Now they get it back with Luke Freeman, I think that is. Might not be, but still. Here he goes on the ball. And he tries to cut inside. He does very well, actually, and has a shot. And Sears with a very, very decent save there. Grimes trying to play it over the top. What a ball that is. Blimey, that almost found him. But we keep hold of it somehow. Now it's Barkham on the ball. Going to try and cut back inside. I'm very, very predictable. I really am. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. And now it's Pacini playing it through to Ayama. And Ayama ends up scoring. He makes it 2-0. And that's certainly going to be game over for Sheffield United. Here we go now. Armstrong playing it to Baxendale late in the game here. We're going to keep on going. Hold on to it. Wait for a run. And that's decent enough. Hansen stayed on side. And he's cut inside very well. We're going to get the pass off. And it's going to be Tunga having a shot, hitting the bar. And then it's going to be Billy King following it up from the rebound. This game just makes me look good at FIFA. I am nowhere near as good as this game is making me out to be. Legendary just seems way too easy. You see they're tapping it in from the rebound. Or smashing it in, I should say, from Billy King. But how we've managed to score 3 goals in this game, maybe it's a combination of how easy Legendary AI is on the counter-attack with the combination of the players that we have in the squad. I'm not too sure, but we've done ridiculously well this season, let's be honest. Now it's King playing it up here, and we could make it 4-0. I think we do have a good opportunity here. We're going to play it off, and it's going to be Armstrong having a shot. Good save. And we end up putting it in to make it 4-0. This is just ridiculous now. It's a good save from George Long from Armstrong's shot, but should he have parried it out straight to Armstrong? Was that Armstrong? No, it was Ayama. Armstrong had the original shot. Ayama followed it in and very luckily got the goal. And there you have it. That was the last kick of the game. We end up winning this game 4-0. And is that signs that our squad is just a little bit too strong for this division? I've got a feeling that it's not really going to be worth playing the rest of the season, but I'm going to still play on in this episode. So an interesting one here, it's the first of the month. I've gone into the youth squad and we see there instantly that Gabriel Miranda is able to be promoted to the first team. He's now 16, he is eligible. But do we promote him to the first team? I'll leave that up to you guys in the comments down below. I'll leave him in there for now, and then I will let you guys decide for the next episode if you think that we should go ahead and promote him or not, or we should leave him in there. I'll let you guys decide, but now we're going to be having a squad report. Lockyer's up to a 70 overall, which is fantastic. Only physical and mental growth, but that's absolutely fine. I do like to have a very good physical centre-back. Jake Reeves is now up to a 68 overall. He's up by +3 this season. Very, very good all-round central midfielder. Not really too many players have grown this month, but now we do have a game here against Crewe, Alexandra. This game is going to be simmed. It's at home. Well, we're 10 points ahead of anyone else in the league currently. We should get a win in this game, but we'll have to wait and see. We end up getting a 2-0 result from this game. Oyama and Armstrong both scoring, and they really have been scoring freely this season. And now time for some more player training. The reason I am training Tunga a lot more than any other players, a lot of people have asked me that, is because he's got low potential, so I need to train him as much as possible. The other players actually have shown great potential, so you know they're going to grow naturally, but Tunga, he won't grow naturally unless I train him. Going into the next game, we're now playing Gillingham in Football League 1. We've got a strong side going into this game. The only changes that we are making is Billy King is replacing Pacini and Armstrong is being replaced by Tyler Walker. And we are playing this game in a lovely rainy Court Lane. That is very familiar, isn't it? But we are playing Gillingham. They're currently 12th on 45 points. Similar to Sheffield United. I would have expected them to do a bit better. Oh, wow. Already having a shot there. I think I was deflected. And Roy Silva had to get down low there to his near post to stop that. And now they get the corner in. Second minute of the game. They whip it back into the box. And Barkham didn't really do too well there. And they've already scored, Gillingham, within 3 minutes of the game. I talk about being ruthless in front of goal, but Gillingham, they seriously are coming out to make a point, really. And they end up scoring there. Very lucky. Barkham, I don't know what he was doing in the box. There should be a defender there marking, but instead it's Barkham. Now we have a throw-in. And very close to the end of the first half here. If we can get something here, that would be good. And we get it inside to Billy King, who has a shot. And Billy King does indeed get something from that chance. A very good, well-taken goal. And that is just perfect. That really is. Just equalising on the stroke of half-time. Getting back into the game. And finally, Billy King does something good. I've just been a bit disappointed in the matches he's played in recently. He hasn't really done too much. But right there, that is a very well taken goal. Trying to get it over the top. Very good ball to Barkham, who's going to have a shot. And almost falling there to Tyler Walker. So there you have it. We end up getting a draw from this game. A 1-1 result. Not really too bad, but at the same time, I would have preferred to have got a win in this game. Having said that, though, if we don't end up winning games in this division, we end up drawing them. So, you know, we're still picking up points even when we're not winning games. We're very rarely losing games. We've only lost 2 this season, and that's a decent result. It's not too bad. And now we have another very big game. In the last episode, or maybe it was the episode before that, we had a massive game in the FA Cup. I think we ended up knocking out Wigan. And now we're coming up against Norwich in the FA Cup quarterfinals. We're going with a very strong side. And guess what? 2 days after this game against Norwich, we're going to be having another game. So fitness is just going to be absolutely screwed on all of our players after this game. And you can see there that currently we are in a very crap position, basically. Even if we beat Norwich here, we're going to be coming up against either Manchester clubs, or I think there was Newcastle in the mix there as well. Into Howson again. And Howson's running through and has a shot, and that was a dipping effort there, almost on target. Here goes Murphy trying to get inside. He's a very good winger. Certainly someone I've been interested in. They get it in and they hit the post. Ajide Afoe there, really unlucky with that one. And now a corner once again. We're actually going to whip this one into the middle this time. Very good delivery. And we win the header, and what a save that is by John Ruddy. So half-time has come and gone in this game. We're currently winning this game by a very nice margin. And you can see there that we've actually dominated the shots. I didn't even think we had a shot on target in that game. But so far, so good. It looks like we're doing well against Norwich. And here he goes on the ball. Nice bit of dribbling. In again and again. Nice bit of passing to Armstrong. And Adam Armstrong might just be taking us a step closer to a very, very shock victory here. And you look at that. It's a nice little bit of passing inside. And then the finish is just brilliant. It really is. Maybe John Ruddy could have saved it. But it's a very nice finesse shot into the far corner. Definitely man of the match so far. We'll get it over to him again. Tearing Norwich a new one. And we'll pass it in. And again, play it into Armstrong, who has another shot. He could have made it 2-0 there. That would have been crazy if he did. Keep on going. Keep on running. He's just going to be way too quick for Olsen. No way is he catching up. We're going to keep on going. Turning on the jets. Playing it inside to Armstrong. And Armstrong makes it 2-0. That's his second goal in the game. And he has done incredibly well in this game. Do not scratch your eyes. This is really happening. But seriously, I cannot believe we've actually scored that goal. It's 2-0 now. And Armstrong really has been clinical. That's his second shot on goal. And his second goal. If he gets an opportunity, you can bank on him tucking it away. That's for sure. Have we seriously just done that? We've ended up beating Norwich 2-0. I don't even know what to say. Armstrong, what a performance he put in. And to be honest, if we don't get any suitors in the summer, or Premier League players, Premier League teams, sorry, that are trying to go in for Armstrong, I don't know what he has to do. He has just done it all in this game. He's done the unexpected, and he's really helped us beat Norwich here. And now we're going to have a little look at the table, and we're going to be seeing that we're either facing Man City, Manchester United, Stoke or Newcastle. Man, oh man. We're in the semi-finals of the Emirates FA Cup. That is ridiculous. It's 11-point gap at the top of the table. Is Legendary too easy? That's the question that I'm going to pose to you guys, because in my opinion, we have no right to be beating Norwich, and we have no right to be winning that game away from home. And we're going to be having some more player training to go along with that, and Tunga is up to a 66 overall now, so that's brilliant to see. But there you have it, guys. We end off this episode on a massive high, and I'm really surprised at how well we've done in this episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you do leave a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Obviously, we only have a dozen games left or so, so should we end up maybe playing a few games off camera, then showing the goal highlights in a post commentary, you let me know in the comments down below. If we do that, we certainly will get to the championship faster, but it also kind of takes away the argument that simming games is a little bit of a waste of time, really. I want to show you guys gameplay at the end of the day. And if you guys want to see me, you know, play a few games off camera and then just show a few highlights here and there in the episodes, do let me know. I will leave that as an option in the straw poll, so make sure you go and vote down below in that straw poll. But apart from that, guys, I'm going to have to leave it there. And I'll see you next time for another video. Thanks for watching.
Dreams